What's happening, fight fans?
So,
Welcome back to the MMA Mindset at Wolkernite Fight Championship X on the 18th of October. The biggest and best card that we've put on, an anniversary card, the 10th event. We want to make it special, so we've got so much coming to you. People making their debuts, people fighting for titles, the road to X finale. It's going to be unbelievable. Make sure you get your tickets, go through the fighters if you can. If you want to support certain fighters, get your tickets through them or go to the link in the description to pick up tickets, or livemma.co.uk for the pay-per-view. But without further ado, speaking about people who are making their debut on the card, I'm speaking to Luka Ewing. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing very well, man. How are you?
Yeah,
Good to
not
see
too
you.
bad, mate. Yeah, fantastic to have you on, mate. Like I said, making your debut on this card. I know we're still quite far away from the card, 6 weeks, but how's this
Yeah.
kind of process of an initial and a first fight camp been for you?
You know what? It's been fantastic since the fight's been confirmed because essentially I've been training since February non-stop, and it's difficult to train when you have no one in front of you because you're thinking like, what am I really training for? Obviously, the end goal is to get better as a fighter, but when there's no one in front of you, it's hard to stay motivated. So now that I have someone in front of me, even though I don't actually know what the guy looks like and not I don't know too much about him, I know someone's there. I know someone exists. I know there's an opponent. So now I'm definitely a lot more fired up and I'm a lot more focused regarding this because there is someone in front of me. I'm not just fighting ghosts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Ghostbusters over here.
Yeah. Would you say, like I said, that the motivation and the determination's kind of gone up a level now since you've had a fight kind of scheduled?
Yeah, yeah. You know what it is? It's the danger that creeps in. You're not so comfortable anymore because you know there's someone there now. So you know you can't back out. You have to do this. Um, so yeah, definitely you have a lot more accountability to hold. You're not just winging it anymore. You know, if you don't feel like training in the morning or whenever, well, it's too bad. You have to still do it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there's more jeopardy to it. It's either you or him, kind of thing. Whoever's
Exactly,
whoever's
exactly.
working hardest. And coming out of GB top team as well, one of the best gyms in the country. Guys in the UFC, guys in Cage
The
Warriors,
best,
guys like literally
the
everywhere, mate.
best.
How's that experience been for you? Because it must be pretty special to be able to learn from some of the best guys in the world.
It's been honestly fantastic because we have literally the best coaches, uh, definitely in the country, in Europe, and perhaps the world as well. We've got some of the best flyweights. We've got Giovanni, we got Long Kavanagh, we got Delphi, we got Bobby, we got other great amateurs as well. So it's like you're never really running out of bodies to spar and learn from. They've all got different styles as well, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to stress. Maybe the guy's a striker that you're fighting, no problem. You got Lon there, you got Giovanni there. Maybe the guy's a grappler, no problem whatsoever. We got Delphi, we got Bobby, and these guys are much higher level than any person that's going to be on that card, generally speaking. So if you can do well against them and hold your own, then you're going to have confidence in yourself going into something a little bit less compared to these very, very high level people. We're talking about Giovanni, who's like Cage Warriors title contender. He just fought on there. We're talking about Lon in the UFC. If you can hold your own against them, you can do anything essentially.
Yeah, well, just speaking about Lorna Kavanagh, we've had him at a card before, and he's cornered before
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a
yeah.
Wolkernite card, which is really cool to see. It's pretty important and it's pretty special to have these guys who are already in the UFC take the time out of their schedule to come along to regional shows to kind of corner you guys and help you guys through that day. So that must be pretty special for you.
It's very special, and you know these guys, every single one of them, they're very kind-hearted. They're not asking for payments. They're not asking for any favors. You know, on the day I should have Wesley Meyer in my corner. I don't know if you know who Wesley Meyer
Beast,
is. In
beast.
my opinion, and I really mean this, genuinely speaking, I think he's probably the most underrated bantamweight in the whole country. Like, he doesn't get enough credit for how good he really, really is. He's
Yeah,
very, very good. I've got him. I should have Stefano coming, Ghost, they call him.
Catalonia.
So there's plenty of people, exactly. There's plenty of people. Bobby might be coming as well. Bobby's not as big of a name for now, but he's 2-0 in the pros. But he's fired up. He's also fighting in October as well on a different card. But essentially, yeah, I should have a lot of strong people cornering me and essentially helping me throughout this whole journey.
Yeah, well, Wesley was meant to fight a good friend of mine, Reese McEwen, and obviously Reese fell ill the night before.
Yeah.
The fight, I'd love
Oh,
to
the
see
food
that.
poisoning.
Yeah, I'd love
Is
to
that the
see.
food poisoning
I
guy?
think so. Yeah, I think Reese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I'd
so.
love to see
Yeah,
that
yeah,
fight
yeah,
again
yeah,
because
yeah.
that'd be a good
Hmm.
fight because they're both really highlight each other's styles. But yeah, you've got such a good roster there, and like you said, so many different looks that you can kind
So
of
many,
prepare
so
for
many.
all different eventualities. In terms of like the training then for the next 6 weeks, what are you kind of expecting in terms of like ramping it up, lots of hard sparring rounds? Is that the sort of thing that you're planning for?
No, actually, I'm not changing anything. I've been training the way I've been training. I don't think it's necessary to, for me at least, to ramp it up to like a complete different level because I have been training quite hard regardless. I know I said, you have more motivation, but that's just the motivation aspect. Regardless of how my motivation is, I still have discipline. So, am I going to ramp it up by a lot? Not really, because how much more can you really do than what I already do? Unless you want to really kill yourself. So I'm not going to ramp it up too much because I think I'm already doing it quite well. I already do it a lot of training as it is. But I'd say the thing I need to focus on now is instead of being the nice guy so much and helping others, now what I'm going to do is be a bit more selfish. I'm going to be a bit more selfish. So before, if someone wants me to take them on pads, I'll take them on the pads. They don't have to take me on pads if they have a fight coming up, for example, because they have a fight coming up. Let's not worry about taking me on the pads. But now it's my turn. It's time. It's my turn to take, and then not give back as much, just for the training camp. Of course, afterwards we're all a team, and then it's time to give back again because we all help each other essentially.
Yeah, definitely. And how come you've kind of thought that this was the right time to make your debut?
But I didn't. I've been trying to make a debut for a long, long time. It's just there's always been problems. There's always been things. There's always been circumstances, and yeah, essentially like I had to just try it, and it seems to be working out here. Essentially that, but I don't think this is the right time. I could have done it 4 months ago, 5 months ago, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, whenever. But it just so happens it's now.
Yeah, and how's the sort of like your like your personal feeling? Like excited, nervous, kind of apprehensive, or are you just kind of focused on getting to that day and not too sort of nervous about or excited about the day in itself?
Good question. That's a good question. Let me think. To be honest, I'm just tired. If I'm honest with you, I really am just tired. I really am tired. Like, not of the training, but I'm just tired that there's no one there, or there was no one there. And so now I'm finally like taking a deep breath, like, oh, thank God there's someone there for me to fight. I'm just tired and like just down. I was just tired. Like, what am I doing this for? Why am I doing this again and again? So now I'm essentially feeling relief. Relief is the feeling. Excitement and relief together is what I'm feeling because there's someone finally there for me to fight.
Yeah, and it's hard to ask this question because obviously you don't really know too much about your opponent. So I'd normally
I
be like,
don't know.
"Oh, what are you expecting from your opponent?" Stuff like that. But I'll flip it round. And what can
Go on.
people kind of expect from you inside the cage on fight night?
Well, I'll say one thing. They say don't reveal all your cards, but I'm not coming to lose. I guarantee you that. I've never done anything in my life to lose, so I'm not wasting my time playing about tip tap here and there, and maybe go on this, do that, do that. I guarantee you, I'm not doing this to lose. I guarantee you, and I make a promise to you, I'm not doing this to lose. I don't have enough time. I've got better things to do in my life than do something half-hearted and attempt to lose, It doesn't make sense. If you don't want to win, my bro, don't choose a different career. Go somewhere else. Do something else. You understand? Like, if you don't want to interview me, for example, do something else.
Yeah.
No one's forcing me. And in the same way, no one's forcing me to do this. So if we're really going to do this, then let's do it. You either win or you lose. But at the end of the day, you have to try and win 100%. Don't go in there thinking you're going to lose. And that goes for me and him, I would say, actually.
Yeah, I think if you are not bothered about winning, you pick a sport with less physical consequences.
100%. 100%. 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah. In terms of after the fight, looking forward, obviously not looking past, but looking forward, are you sort of wanting to kickstart and like stay active from this point onwards and just make sure that you don't
If
have
I
too long
can,
without a
yeah.
fight?
Obviously, like injuries come, injuries go, and things happen. I've been injured many times in my life, just so you know, many, many times. So touch wood, and hopefully there's no injuries or anything. But Yeah, definitely. Like, I want to stay active. I want to stay consistent. I want to do as much as possible. If you asked me, like, what would be the perfect scenario, how many fights by the end of the year, I would say if I can do three total at least, I'd be very happy. If I could do three, yeah, I'd say three is realistic.
Yeah.
Realistic-ish, realistic-ish. In the UK, it's different, you know. The amateur scene is different. It's basically like the pro scene in the UK. Whereas, like in Germany, you got the padding and like you do same day weigh-ins, so it's much easier to fight like on a weekly basis essentially. So it's UK is different, you know.
And yeah, I feel like the UK it prepares you right a lot for what it's going to be like when you get to the pro ranks in terms of the day before weigh-ins and
Exactly.
no leg pads, no shin
No,
pads, no.
no,
So
exactly,
yeah,
exactly,
it's
exactly.
it's going to be good. And just before I do let you go, Luca. In terms of it's hard to make a prediction, but have you got a prediction for fight night? Have you got sort of a message for people to come and watch you fight, or what people should tune in for to kind of see from you?
Have I got a message for the people? Well, I'll say you have to tune in to see something exciting, to see essentially someone. I call myself the dark horse. You know what that means, right? The dark horse where not many people know who this guy is, not many know what's gonna happen, and then you just realize, oh shit, who is this guy? Like, where did this guy come from? What's he been doing? Where has he been all this time? What's he about? Because we don't know him, we don't know what his name is, we don't know like what he's really about. I would say, even though that's not my nickname, I'll say expect a dark horse. That's what I'd say because I'm in shape. Even now I'm in shape. Even now I'm in
Uh,
shape. You understand? Look at the shape I'm in. Look at the shape I'm in. You see
yeah,
this?
yeah.
Dark horse. Dark horse.
I'm not going to compete. I'm
Dark horse.
95. I'm 95 kilos. Everything stays on. So
If I was lazy, I wouldn't be in this shape. If I was lazy, I wouldn't be in this shape. Let me tell you that.
yeah, well, it's going to be unbelievable. Luca, like you said, you talk well. I'm really excited to see whether you fight well as well. I'm pretty sure you will, coming from such a good gym and being so dedicated, mate. But I'm super excited for you to get in
Thank
the
you so
cage
much. Thank
and
you
to
so
make
much.
your and to make your debut, mate. I think it's going to be an exciting card. Make sure that you do follow Luca's journey on Instagram. I'll make sure that his links are in the description as well.
Follow me.
Tune in for the fight card. It's going to be unbelievable. But Luca, all the best for the rest of your training camp, and I will see you on fight night.
Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate the interview. Yeah. Take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
nice one. Thank you, Luca. Cheers.
Thank you.